Scarsike Head. So it's a nice climb, this. I know, not too steep, never gets too vicious. There's a couple of little bits of bobbliness, but generally quite steady. The reason I'm going this quickly is there's a screaming tailwind. When I reach this right hander, screaming headwind. Start of the meet and the climb. It says 7%. Who knows? Worse than this,
so we'll be alright.
We'll be alright.
It is dropping occasionally, so yeah, it's not consistent.
I think it helps the little bits of stone walls and whatnot. Yeah, Yard moss might be a bit interesting. But it never gets steep either. So, winchy winchy.
I'm pretty sure last time I did it was into a pocket.
Yeah, it's the one that goes up past High Force.
Yeah.
Up and over the top to thingy, Nenthead. No, not Nenthead. Alston. Climbs that Leslie likes.
Because it's steady.
Yeah, just really suits her.
This is Crawley side, mate.
She's never been up Crawley side.
Is she not?
No. She'd make it up Crawley side, no bother. No. She just doesn't get into this area very often with the bike. She's done some odd access, so she's come down Cuthbert's Fell,
yeah,
and then turn right and then up that long drag that was mentioned for the FTP test in Wild Heads. There's an odd axe that did that. She's been on some other odd axe that brought her back on Yard Moss, but I don't know how.
Going the other way.
Same way we are.
Right.
I'm sure she's been up there. Oh no! No, that's a lie. I think she came down it. She has been up it on a different ride because she went to Alston and rode out and back with Linda. Vale, you turn left and go up the top of Hollyhope, and then turn right in, go, what's the place called? It's where not Unfank, it's where Take Lane is. And you drop in there rather than come down Unfank Bank, right. Stanhope.
Okay, yeah.
And I appreciate I'm telling you lots of names.
No, I know roughly where that is.
What's the place with Take Lane? It's going to annoy me now.
Like that?
Alright, yeah. Alright, no need to push. Oh, really? Holds Chapel Fell, which is the biggest one. It's going to be a crosswind. The ground's perfect. I couldn't have done that worse. Yep. And I've been up there into a screaming headwind, and it is no fun. I think we're making good progress today. See, it looks
about 9 mile an hour average, probably, maybe.
Possibly. I get a false impression with this Garmin profile because it's set to not auto pause. The reason is that if it's set to auto pause and you do the GoPro thing, it has to unpause before it starts recording again, which means it's impossible to sync. Or get a good read.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I leave it unpaused, which means that I get an average for effectively the elapsed time. But it means that if I stop anywhere, I've got to actually stop the Garmin.
Right.
Not that it's particularly a problem.
You can stop that.
No, I. That is actually pretty good round here. I think I've averaged 12 or 13 when I've been pushing it.
Yeah,
but any more than that. And the Garmin, for whatever reason, decided that today's average was going to be 15 and a half. I was like, no.
Did you think so? Well, I could probably do all the downhills.
I think the Garmin's just got itself overexcited with just the quicker runs this week, and it's bumped that stupid virtual partner thing
right
up to a higher sort of mean speed. Because I know when I was doing a lot of these out and about, the average plummeted for when I was out on the flat.
Yeah.
And now it's gone back up again.
So it doesn't take into account height?
I think it sort of does, but not really. So I think it makes an allowance for it. But if the climbs are really severe, it doesn't really get it. To be honest, I'd like to turn the virtual partner off. Because all that happens is you get partway around the ride if you're following a route. And you either get a beep, training complete, you win.
Yeah.
Or virtual partner finish. It's like, I don't care. I'm out riding on my own. This isn't a training ride, this is just a ride for enjoyment. Go away. But I haven't been able to find a way to turn it off. I don't mind the feature, you know, particularly if you're training.
I think if you plot your route on Garmin, you can choose your average speed, can't you?
And that's a good point, yes. Yes, if you plot it on Garmin Connect itself.
Yeah.
But Garmin Connect is cack.
It is, yeah, I agree.
For that.
I've been using that Strava one you suggested, which is quite good.
Yeah. Well, that new feature, which syncs the favourites automatically, is brilliant.
I've not done that bit yet.
you don't even need.
Wait for you to try things out.
I've done it. That was the video that I shared on Facebook. DC Rainmaker thing. Basically what you do is you go into Garmin Connect. Let me try it later. And under the connections thing, you know where you got to show that it's connected to Strava.
Yeah.
There's an option now for courses.
Okay.
Turn that on, and then when you create a route in Strava, you click the little star.
Yeah.
Whenever you sync the Garmin,
Then it'll go.
it actually downloads it onto the device, and that works on.
Which you'll even do versus via your phone, which is great.
Yes, or it does it via wireless if you're not even connected to your phone.
Yeah.
So it's really rather good, and it just works.
And then you don't need to keep the phone connected.
No.
That's actually neat. It does drain the battery more.
Yeah. What I would say is the newer Garmin's are better,
Yeah.
because they support Bluetooth LE, which is low power.
Right.
LE? Bluetooth something or other anyway, which is lower power. So my current phone and this Garmin don't really seem to have a lot of effect if I leave Bluetooth turned on.
Okay.
But it also means that I've been able to get rid of the Strava IQ app on the Garmin, which kept having moments which did need to be connected to the phone to sync.
Yeah, it takes a long time to calculate the route as well.
They won't do anything about that. That is as much to do with the number of points and the complexity of the roads around which you're riding.
Yeah.
So out here, the routes will calculate pretty quickly.
Okay.
If you go in town, because there are so many roads, it takes a long time.
Okay.
So that's what I found. But what I'd also say is that's an older Garmin,
Yes.
so it doesn't have the processing horsepower of the newer ones, and that makes a difference as well.
Well, maybe when they bring the next one out, I'll treat myself.
Should be the 40 series probably. We're about due-ish for a new flagship,
Yeah.
I think.
You can also make the 1030 plummeting price.
Yes, and I've got to say, 1030 is a good bit of kit.
Yeah.
I am impressed with the battery life, particularly compared to the 1000.
It's just off that main road.
Yeah.
Easy to get to.
Well, he's going to have fun further up. He's got a steep, whichever way he goes, he's going to have steep descents. Yeah, I think we're just about at the top. That wasn't so bad. Actually, that one isn't too bad. I don't know what the Simon Warren rating will be, but I don't think it's high. James. job done.